This is England, don't ask why I'm England till I die. Stick on the telly and they're telling me it's falling. Country full of racists, fascists and they're marching. The streets are saying that it's Britain that we're mourning. Benefits are rampant, the borders are opening. Streets are boarded, the prices are soaring. Crime unreported, the crisis ignoring. The rich getting richer, the poor get extorted. I'll paint you the picture of broken, distorted England. This is England, don't ask why I'm England till I die. Services crumbling, taxes are rising. No free speech, why the gov bring their lies in? What am I to think, is it really surprising? Struggling at work and I'm barely surviving. NHS striking, poverty is spiking. Everywhere you look, see a British flag flying. I hate to confess that I'm seeing pride die in England. This is England, don't ask why I'm England till I die. This is England, don't ask why I'm England till I die. This is England, don't ask why I'm England till I die.
Evening. Nearly morning, but evening. We've got London Kane, ST, Anne-Marie, Bill, London Kane, Sasha, Libertarian, DP Audits. What's going on? Are we good? Are we all good in the hood? Oh. Never say bomb cyclone again. What was that? GC, yes, what's up, man? What's up? I was going to go live earlier today, but it was a mad one yesterday. It was a mad one yesterday in Manchester. Crazy. What's up? Up the cherry. Sasha, what's going on? Emma, what's up? Corrupt News Media. Respect, man. Good to see you. Just watched Tommy in DC interviewing Iranian ladies. They just came across demonstrating the regime at home. They have no support until God turns up and gives them a voice. Inspirational. Yeah, they not the last time, not yesterday in Manchester, but the time before, but they had Iranians protesting then or whatever, and it was good, man. They were good. They're good people, you know, most of the Iranians. The Persian people. I like always from Australia. What's up, Skippy? Skippy Roo. What up? But yeah, man, but yesterday was crazy. Anyone in the chat that was maybe there yesterday in Manchester? Who we got here? Katie Joyce. Well done for all footage, guys. If it wasn't for you, wasn't for you, we wouldn't see anything. Yeah. That's what they don't like. Evening, Anne-Marie. Evening. Yeah, that's what they don't like. They don't like that. They don't want you to see what's going on. I can't believe that my biggest struggle at these protests, right, and it really is a frustration, is how, and it doesn't get mentioned in the mainstream media, and you won't see it. And I'm not just saying this. Genuinely, I'm not saying it. I would say anyone that was, go look at the footage. I'm not saying there weren't people on the right doing naughty shit or stuff maybe that like you wouldn't condone, but the left on a whole are very violent. They're very violent and they cause the police a lot of issues, where if they didn't turn up to counter-protest every time, these patriots would go about their march, they would do their speeches, and they would go home. But it's like they're hell-bent on causing trouble. And this they never implement the whole Section 60 AA with the face coverings. They told me when I asked one that there was in place, but it was basically on an individual case where, because there's one in place, if they ask you to remove your face covering, you have to. But no, I think you should have to anyway, right? If you got some kind of opinions, then you should at least kind of, I don't know, own those opinions, right? Like, be running around all covering your faces when nothing. Worst thing that happened was COVID. So all these people still wearing these surgical masks like we live in fucking China or something. I've never seen it. Barely ever seen it in my life growing up in this country. People going around wearing surgical masks. And now every fucker's wearing one. I don't know what that's about. Excuse my language as well, by the way. Excuse my language. They just rile me. They really do rile me. DP, I reckon DP should come up, but let me put a link out for DP so if he wants to come up. I'll tell you, some mad stuff went on, you know. Some crazy stuff. Let me just get a link for DP. Or anyone else that wants it, of course. Not just DP. Yes, Big G. Or Mr. Big G all hanging out his ass and shit. Yes, ST. It was good to see you yesterday. It was good to see you yesterday. Come on, G. Come up and have a chat, buddy. Come on, mate. Crazy one yesterday, though, ST. Don't you think? Like, I know, like, we get about some of these protests, but do you not think in maybe the last year, that's one of the most craziest I've been to, like, and it all feels like it was being done on purpose. I was seeing, like, people fight each other and the police were doing nothing. I was seeing, like, lefties doing shit, they weren't doing nothing. Lefties were smashing cameras, didn't do nothing. And then all the horses got turned on us, like the march. I say us. I kept trying to tell the police, like, are you with Britain first? Well, not exactly, no. Like, I cover both sides. Like, don't put myself down with any So when I see people like, that Bear Britain audit's part of Britain First. No, even if it wasn't Britain First, then it was another one, like another. I would go. I go to UKIP ones. I go to Britain First ones. Crazy. No worries, DP, bro. If I may I ask about the chat? Fire away. Fire away, Harry. What's that? London came. The ex-wife of Charlie Beach giving it out with the woke mob. She's mad. Wait, I'm telling you now, London Kane, yeah? You honestly, if you would have been there yesterday, London Kane, you'd have been like, what the fuck is going on? And I say it in a video, I don't know if it's what I dropped today, but like, and I don't even want to see this shit happen, like, to be honest. Like I've said many a times, I don't think the whole going down the violent route and civil unrest works. People opening conversations and discourse is certainly more effective, I think, and certainly a lot less damaging. But it's like you can see like everything's just on a knife edge within like society in this country at the minute. It's kind of mad, really. That's what I'm saying, and I kind of echo what you're saying, yeah? I echo what you're saying. So you need to give yourself safe because you won't want revolution. Listen, you know what it is? No one wants that, man. But it's like, I feel like you look at some of these protests now, yeah? This is again from what I observe when I'm filming stuff, and it's like people are no longer going out to protest, but they're certainly like the left again, because it's the left that always counter the right. It's very rare you see the right countering the left. It does happen, but it's nowhere near as common. And it's definitely getting it's definitely getting out of hand. It's like they're just turning up at this point just to fight. Yeah. Even the lefties were turning on the lefties. So the ones that turned up at Piccadilly Gardens to listen to Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn was there to do a speech, yeah. They started arguing amongst themselves because a load of Antifa turned up, all masked up, and they were basically getting told by the other lefties to go away, by stand up to racism, like go away. And you could hear like the Antifa lot saying, you should be coming to fight them with us. You should be coming to fight them. So it's exactly what they turn up for. They turn up for no other reason. They make the jobs, the police's job much, much harder. What I'm actually quite annoyed by, actually, is in recent weeks, the chief of police has said what about auditors and how, like, they're the problem at these protests. Not true. Not true at all. And actually, it's those auditors' footage that you should be looking at that will tell you exactly what the problem is. But instead, you choose to ignore it and blame it on people that are there with cameras actually catching the madness that's going on. It's unreal. And again, is there ever someone there with a camera who's looking for trouble? I can't say there isn't. There might have been cases where that's happened. But for the most part, we're just there to catch what we can on camera. And yeah, we will voice our opinion at the same time. I'm not going to just not say anything in those situations. That it's a loud atmosphere as well. So you got to raise your voice, etc. So it's all just a bit mad, really. I know. Like, I'm sure people see like the video that I put up earlier. Yeah, I'm sure some of you will have seen that. The video I put up earlier of that guy getting taken out. Crazy. Absolute crazy. Could there be any more embarrassing than the mother of your child acting like and worse still deliberately out in it? Oh, are we on about the Charlie Veach thing? Honestly, I knew straight away, like I didn't recognise her. But as soon as she said something about, I bet you will watch my ex who's a YouTuber, it like clicked with me instantly. Oh, shit. I know who that is. And I don't know, I think it might even have been me. Like I said to him, oh, look, that's thinking. And I said to DP, oh, that's Charlie Veach's ex. And yeah, she just was very unhinged. She come across very unhinged. I mean, to be fair, I don't think she come across any more unhinged than the rest of the lefties, if I'm honest. I think they're all a bit unhinged, the left. What's up, Optical? You good, bro? I do think the left are completely unhinged, bruv. Yeah. Did you feel different shift on Saturday from the other pro? Completely, yeah. Yeah. Again, I know it's Manchester, so Manchester's quite like a lefty stronghold. Big presence of stand up to racism and stuff. That's kind of, Manchester is very left leaning, so you can expect that anyway. But the sheer, like, how ramped up it's getting, it's actually quite concerning. It's actually quite concerning. It's like, I'm there yesterday thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, is this where it starts? Because there's many problems that you have, right? And it's not just while the protest is going on, but you have these little pockets, right, within like the cities where they'll sit Antifa and they'll look to get in, and they'll split up into little groups, right? And their main aim at that point is to basically identify people that they believe are all of the words that they like to call us: fascist, Nazi, bigot, racist, all of these things that they like to call us, yeah. And their main aim is to come out and cause us serious harm. I really do believe that. I think like some of these people, if they could get away with it, they would honestly cause some serious harm to people. I really think they would. I mean, look at the case in France recently in Lyon. That guy that was literally beat to death by members of Antifa. And don't think that they're any different. They're all the same. They're all violent. They're out to cause trouble. And again, concerning, but all these things that they call people, they actually believe this. So when I see someone calling me a Nazi, I actually stand. I used to think they just say it because it was something but I actually think all of them, they're that brainwashed and indoctrinated amongst themselves that they actually believe I'm a Nazi. They believe that I'm these things. They believe DP is. They believe anyone that goes out with a camera that may have right-leaning views as all of the above. Let's bring on a couple of guests. Big G.
Oh, yeah, pal.
Evening, bro. And DP, what's up, man?
Oi. Sorry, I'm just clipping and that,
Clippity clip.
Clippity. Yesterday was the biggest clippity clip day ever. I could have just based me and Bear though. Probably could have just put a 5-hour video out, and you probably wouldn't have got bored.
You probably could do, actually. You could have probably just played it from start.
You know, when we started and we got there and we got to where that park was, just started from there all the way to the end, and it would have been sound.
That guy was at it. So he's from. So DP found him on Facebook. That guy, the ginger guy.
He's got it done for touching up a taxi driver, bro. In real, he got sent to jail for it. He's gay as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
didn't know.
You type his name in real.
Yeah.
Tyson John Hutchinson. It comes up.
Ah, interesting. Because yeah.
I'll put it again in the chat.
There's a page.
I'll put it in the back chat for you.
There's a page on Facebook.
Oh, you're on about? Yeah, it was the ginger you're on about.
The guy that was with Charlie Veach's ex stood with her in the video. It's in the video. You must have seen it with Robin or DP.
You know the bald guy with the hat, the ginger geezer.
Oh, was he ginger?
He was giving it loads. The fucking
gingerish, yeah, he's gingerish, yeah.
With the Vuvuzela or whatever the fucking call it.
Yeah. That dickhead.
He thought he was like some big hard man, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is it? It's the real anti-fascist network page. He was going on about all his big views and that. He's got about 555 followers. Calm down, mate.
Yeah, when it goes to enjoy your 500 views, you fucking loser.
What's going on, Captain? Everybody subscribe to this channel. Is there a moderator who can get this guy's channel and
shit
and put it in the chat for me? And everyone go over and give him a subscribe.
Who's that?
Yeah, he gets some good footage, man. He seems to get places. He's always been going out. I went right to the beginning of his channel. And I don't think he was so much, but then at the time, I guess there might have not been this kind of stuff going on. So now he's been going to the odd protest, and he's got some real good footage. I think he left I think it was him. I think it was his own footage. He was leaving a protest or went somewhere where there was a protest. Maybe I'm getting this out of context. But anyway, got pulled over and that police fucking searching his vehicle for weapons and shit. Thinking, oh, they're a bunch of bastards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you got seen on the same side as the right wingers or the patriots. How dare you? Right.
Cowards.
There we are. There's the link. Anne-Marie's just put it in, or Rise Above just put it in, yeah? If everyone can give him a subscribe, be much appreciated. I don't know how many he's got, a few hundred. And there's definitely enough of us in here that we could get him to 500 subs. So if everyone goes over and gives him a subscribe, and 500 subs, how much you need to kind of I don't even know if that person wants to, but in that, how many you need to monetize your channel? Is it 500?
How long have you been going for?
I think you get half
a month.
Get memberships and that, I think.
How long have you been going for, lad? Only a month.
Got some alright videos, though. I've shared a couple of them, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A year ago.
There's a flag one I think I shared recently. I think I put that on here.
But it started covering protests and that a month ago.
Yeah. I picked up some patriots from when they disrupted an Antifa party. It was on the way back to see all the patriots. Right, so that was the context of that video then. Then I put that little clip up as well. So basically there were a load of Antifa having a party, yeah? And patriots and that have rocked up on a minute. Which, like I say, it's no different from what they do to the patriots. So Monday Media, what's up, buddy? love the way you conducted yourself yesterday with that copper.
Walter, fuck off. Fucking dog.
I got a good little clip there. The way you dealt with that copper and with the whole kind of breach of the peace or the public order. Now actually should be focusing on the person who is likely to be causing that public order, rather than just a couple of lads who just stood there with cameras, you know. It's a good little clip though, that. Couldn't answer it either. Couldn't answer it. What do you call a dog that floats? A good boy. Lovely, Steve. Brilliant, mate. Appreciate that one. The world is full of zombies. Have you seen the stoners going about? I don't think it's stoners. I think those spice heads then. Well, that spice stuff does to you that they sort or like mamba or something. I don't know.
Fucking weird shit, that spice, man. What it does to people is fucking unbelievable.
It is. So it is that, yeah. I think like some people call it mamba as well. Or maybe mamba's different. I don't know. But it does the same kind of thing to you. But it leaves you like proper zombified, yeah? Prevention of breach of the peace. They're all wankers with that. Yeah, well, like I say, conducted well. John, what's up, man? What's up? And has anyone seen that already? Paul Golding's turned around and said that he's doing another march because he feels like the police basically sabotaged it, which I've got to agree that there's definitely question marks around the way police conducted themselves yesterday. I know, like, I'll even like defend them to a degree where it's like they've got a difficult job in those situations, but time and time again they make some of these situations really questionable. Let's bring up Jupes.
All right.
Evening, Jupe. Yeah, what's up? You good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just thought I'd pop in quickly, see what the goss is. Torment DP so that he can pretend that I hate him. Get upset with me.
DP,
tell me, why did you get headbutted? I haven't been to go and have a look yet, but you got my interest up.
Because there was this... Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Yeah,
there was this Asian lad there, and he just doesn't like us. And obviously, with some company that keeps sometimes, and videos have been in quite rightly. And as you know, he just probably had a problem with me, and we started kicking off. And then he kept trying to scare people in it. And he did it to me, and I didn't flinch. But obviously, you know, when you try and make someone flinch, they flinch, don't they? It's natural instinct to protect yourself, isn't it? So he thinks it's funny. So then I did it back to him, and I think he got really sore. So that's when he comes up to my face and tries to headbutt me. When he headbutts me, but he didn't really do fuck all, innit?
Oh, okay. Well,
but I did punch him in his chest the first time when he come towards me.
Jupes, I'll be honest with you, yeah. It was insane. It's the craziest protest I've been to in maybe in a very long time.
It looked insane. But I'm beginning to understand I'm a bit mental, Bear. Because when I see protests like that, it just makes me fucking laugh when people all start fucking doing stupid stuff. I just see the funny side of it all.
Yeah, there's the funny side of it, right? But then there's like...
No, there's some serious moments.
And again, I'm not going to say I condone violence or anything. Yeah, I'm not even going to like advocate for that. But the truth is, what I see yesterday, if something doesn't change soon, this is, and even if it does change, like, so let's just say the next election, Restore Britain get in, or to be honest, I think even if Reform got in, I think the left are going to kick up such a fucking fuss like you do not believe. I do. I really honestly do. I do. They're getting very brave. They're definitely getting more violent. And again, to say that I'm never going to turn around and say, oh, well, there's never violence on the right. Because, yeah, okay, there probably is the odd bit. But these lefties are turning up like in numbers now, with the full intention of just wanting to commit violence and attack patriots. That's literally what they want to do.
Well, people have said it's going to get like America, because that's what's happened in America, isn't it? People start getting shot and all sorts.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. I can see it.
The level of training. Yeah. I was going to say earlier that diplomacy is kind of getting exasperated now, isn't it? Really, no one's ever going to ever concede to either points of view on either side. So it's just going to be civil unrest next.
Oh, apparently she's done a TikTok response that Bird has, you know, Charlie's ex, to that interaction with us yesterday.
Yeah, what was that all about? I ain't watched that one yet either.
It's about she's a psycho, man. I seen it straight away. And she attacked SD Audits over hardly fuck all, just went for him. And then I was just basically saying to her, like, oh, so you're saying Charlie was the problem? Look at you. Do you know what I mean?
So she really is Charlie Veitch's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, and I've seen things, where like
she's the one
messages
that-
from her where she's a
that-
psycho, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, she's the one that, like, if you've ever heard any of like the rumors about Charlie Veitch beating
Yeah.
women and etc., they've all come from this individual, and she's very much out now with the lefties. Yeah, she was just kicking off, started going on straight away about how, like, I bet you watch my ex, I bet you watch my ex, don't you, all of you? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh god, she's like really abusive. Like, and again, I'll never like completely. I don't know. So no disrespect to Charlie, but I don't know. Like what she says might be true. I don't know. But she definitely done herself no favors acting like that.
God, mate.
You are very.
I don't know. I'll have to watch it now and see.
Oh, it was entertaining, Duke. I'll give them that. They helped.
We'll play it. DP won't mind, please.
Yeah, play it. So what happened was, Dukes, when I seen all the Antifa lot in there, honestly, I thought I can go in there and I can just get some B-roll of them doing their Nazi shit. And on other platforms, Dukes, that will 30 seconds a minute of that could potentially do all right numbers, earn a little 20, 30 quid. You know what I mean? That's all I went in for. These two fucking idiots just gave us gold, just being knobs.
Play it and you can talk us through it.
I don't need to. I'm loud enough. It's all quite
Oh, that's
clear.
even
Apparently, she's in your side chat. I don't know if that's a troll account, though, or the real person.
Who? She's in the chat. Who is she?
Sure, she's not in mine.
Who's this Cockney girl thing?
No, I think she's saying that she's the person. Is that a troll? Or is it her?
I'm not an ex-fool. Grifters, yeah, man. Grifting hard off you, man. Making pee if that is you, you little knobhead with your mouth. Shut the fuck up, bro.
That's not her, man. Don't even look like her.
I don't know. I just went by what she was writing. I can't see.
I don't know who that is. That's not. It's got to be someone trolling.
You're going to walk up, right, to a camera and be a dickhead. It's your own fault.
It's definitely not that girl from yesterday. Surely not.
Oh, someone
And,
says,
the lefty-
Who the fuck is Zoe?
The lefty in this video, yeah, is it has apparently been done for or been to prison for touching up a taxi driver.
Yeah, that geezer here, he got sent down because he touched up a taxi driver and he was wrecked and coked up trying to touch his cock.
What?
Yeah, this one on the left, and he was calling everyone wrong'uns.
Well, I don't even know if my connection's going to let me play this. I'll try it though, but I'm sure it's glitching.
What? He touched up a male cabbie or a female cabbie?
A male with a dick is gay. I'll put it back into the chat. There you go. Chat again, in your normal chat.
Male.
It's a my video, John. Yeah. But we just keep shut down.
Who's the?
Yeah, you can't watch it. Where's CP? We need a video playing skills.
You're
DP with ET finger out. Go on, DP.
Go on, DP.
Why?
It's not
Why
going to
is
play by
your
the looks of it.
Put the link in the back and I'll play it and you share my screen.
Good idea.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
You ain't paid your lecky bill, that's why.
No, he's on dial up, innit?
No, it's dial up. I don't know.
You got a load of people camping in your garden, fucking all wired up to your Wi-Fi or something. Slow it down.
Yeah, they're fucking immigrants. It makes sense around here. I remember, like, when I was living the other side of the estate, I lived in a block of flats where I had this house. And this one day, like, it backs onto, like, at the back of those flats is, like, the M6. I remember this one day when loads of fucking, about 20, 30 immigrants and they'll just come fucking flooding over the fence.
Oh, my God.
Crazy. Yeah, literally just started walking out into our street and that was like, the fuck? Jumped out of a lorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I found the video, bro.
Yeah, if you're on your PC, bro, and you can share your screen, I'll bring it on. It will play better your end, I'm sure.
I don't know how to do that.
Play, I just, for some reason.
Right, you see the little cross down the bottom of your screen?
Yeah, share screen.
Click that, share screen. Yeah.
It's not hard to
and then click the window that you want opened. If you've got other windows there, make sure it's the right window. We don't want to see all your business.
Yeah, we don't want to see your fucking Pornhub history and either DP, lad. We know you're into midget porn and that.
View your channel.
Shush, you know, fucking Jay gunning for me again.
Have you got it? Who's it opening? Who's
Come on,
doing
DP. You've got to be able to do this, bro. Come on. Sort it
Is
out.
that on there now?
No, you haven't. You've got to share it. Have you clicked there?
Honestly, it makes me laugh. You lot are YouTubers. You're meant to be tech savvy. You fucking shite at technology.
Look, hold on, look. Let's talk through it. Yeah, you got it. Good. Yeah, go on.
But you got no volume. So did you not push share audio?
How do I do that? Right, so
you're going the long way round, didn't you?
Stop sharing and do the same thing again. Share your screen, click the window, and there'll be a setting just underneath somewhere where
also share the audio.
Yeah, make sure you got sharing audio.
You see it?
No, we've got some random page. You're sharing the wrong window.
Yeah, you're looking at someone's marriage records and you've got the news story up.
Freaking hell, it's got rings. You've been looking at rings, our DP. Who's the special lady? Yeah, DP.
A midget.
Like this, yeah? Can you hear it now?
Yeah. Wait,
that's it. That's it.
There's Wayne. No, we need to skip all this shit. Come down here.
Right from here.
Off our streets! Off our streets! Written back! Off our streets! Written back! Off our streets! Written back! Off our streets! Nazi squad! Off our streets! Written back! Off our streets! Written back! Off our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Oh, what's that?
You're just good there, they come up to you.
That was quite impressive to be fair. Got the mantle age of somebody about 6 years old. Look at you, making it funny too. I'm surprised you're not on the queer side, you fucking mad cunt.
Bear in mind, he's gay when he said that.
I'm back a bit well, I've not made you famous yet. Off our streets. That is threatening you there. He's already pushed me on. Stop threatening the officer to keep the peace. I'm here to keep the peace. Well, filming, that's what I'm doing. Filming you, protest live. Filming you, that's what I'm doing. Is it getting You can do film. Yeah, sure. It's not bad. It's not their business.
Like I say, when they're shouting this Nazi shit, they really believe this as well.
They really do.
Crazy, man.
Look at the size difference. Look at that.
He's huge, that couple ones, man.
Oh no, you can ask them too. I called them straight over because I was away from it. I caught what was happening. Best behaviour from us, no bail conditions for us, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? We know the crack.
Oh, look at that cherry blossom there.
Anybody seriously?
Look at Ellen, baby.
What you missing his knickers on your face for?
Sorry? There's no need for swearing, is there? Come on, stop filming. Stop filming.
Yeah, this was before the Billy Moore thing, GC.
You're not talking
There's Charlie's there's this little
What does that mean?
thing in.
YouTubers are woman beating cunts because you're all woman beating cunts.
Look at the who's the you? I don't care, mate. Whatever. Who's the YouTuber? Oh, you're Charlie's ex.
Yeah, he's a fucking scumbag. Fucking scumbag, just like you are.
You don't know me. So, look how aggressive you are. All loving left, in it. You expect us to listen to you and let our country fall into the hands of people like you? I don't give a shit about what I look like. Yeah, sound. Yeah. And you look like a bully the way you're acting. You are a bully, yeah. Summarises the left, innit? What are you going to do, you fucking sausage?
Easy to say that when they are here.
Yeah, easy to say that. Listen to your attitude.
What do I need to go?
So you're on about an abusive ex and you're listening to that? No, I ain't. I come to film, actually.
No, to antagonise, just like that dickhead does.
He's the one who's antagonising.
I'm stopping you from hurting our most vulnerable here.
How are we going to hurt them?
You're going to intimidate them with your bullying little tackle.
I don't intimidate no one. Best behaviour today. No
So
bail.
does she leave him for a gay bloke then?
I don't know what this is. I don't know.
You just made today's wage yourself, yeah. Thank you.
Every Antifa site in the UK, mate.
So what? And what?
I'm acting, am I?
You're already on every anti
You
site
put the
anyway.
jacket on me. You're fatty, yeah? You do nothing to me. Would you, mate? 100%. Don't let this fatness fool you, bro.
You're a vile human being. You're vile, you are, isn't you?
Oh my God, she's gone crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, you just listen to him, innit? He's horrible. Like.
You full on hit him as well, and the police don't do fuck all. Now, if that's the other way round, arrest straight away.
So Charlie Beach is the aggressive one, yeah? Funny that, innit? I thought Charlie was the aggressive one. Evidence right there, though, isn't there? Bet Charlie's gonna love that. Innit? Just showed her colours, isn't she?
What an immature cunt. Charlie Beach is the violent one, and then the bird starts attacking and that. Yeah, who's the crazy one? So? No, I'm no scarier people than you, buddy.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Crap time.
Fucking school playground.
You beat women a lot, don't you?
Yeah, it's a cross between a school playground and a prison yard.
Well, I don't intimidate nobody.
Where you've got all the different factions that want to argue. The prison guards.
We got the teeth for a fuck.
Oh, you can't got no debate in you, lad. Why are you
See
wearing a
what I
mask?
mean? I just find things like
State of birth. Look at you wearing a mask.
Protect yourself from you. That's why.
We don't get them sacked for them jobs
he
like this.
actually thinks he looks hard walking around with that thing.
I said we don't get people sacked from their jobs like this. What are you going to do? He's fighting an eye. We should chill out, yeah? Or just ignore it. Yeah, same. We'll see who gets more views. I bet I do. I bet you a million out of it. Yeah? Won't go nowhere because the overton window shifted, buddy.
But even the police are losing it. Look, he's having a row now.
You're the real fascist, you know that, right? But hold on a minute.
And it just goes on and on and on and on. Like, to be fair,
Yeah.
sound deeply for that. But, like, yeah, she's nuts. He's a weirdo that actually do a little bit of digging. And it turns out that this guy's like, yeah, some weirdo. I think the link's been put in the chat somewhere.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, deep people. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking ballad, bro.
Well, he's been done for fucking what?
Wait till we
Touching,
see
like-
him next time in Manchester, bro. Oh, mate, we've got ammo now, innit?
Do all you lot all live it? Do they all live in Manchester then? I don't think
He's
you
from
do.
Real,
No, he's
apparently.
from Real. He's from Real. So he must have travelled up from Real.
It's
I'm
almost
guessing.
like Manchester is the fucking. It's the grounds, isn't it, that you all meet up to have a spat now?
But that's what it seems to me. It's starting to turn into, rather than a protest, it's now turning more into like, let's just turn
We've
up.
been
and have a
watching
chat.
that, yeah?
Yeah. So, like, yeah, it seems to me that's what everyone wants to do, just turn up and scrap now. Certainly the left. Like I say, I know some might say, oh, you're going to say that because you're right-leaning. But no, seriously, man. Like, there's enough footage out there where you can see how bad they are. Right.
I found the TikTok bear where she could fucking slagging us off, but obviously not be able to play. I don't have to do TikTok.
Almost like the olden days when you used to fucking meet up and fucking fight at train stations when football was on.
Have you got TikTok on your computer, DP?
No.
Going out with them nomads and that. Big scraps and whatnot.
Boy, mate, it's fucking some serious shit, mate. I tell you. Yesterday was just insane, right?
Oh, it was the maddest day I've ever been on. Fucking off the charts. Like I said, we could have just started a video and then just ran it for 5 hours and people probably would have stayed engaged. It was that mad.
And
She
then
calls
there's like,
herself Stacey Bluer.
Say it's Davey Blur, yeah.
It's not Blur, that's Bluer.
Blue, whatever, I don't know.
No, it might be Blur. It might be Blur.
Captain Nobes, I keep saying to DP about this next Bristol one. I need to go because
There's one next week apparently. Someone was ringing me about it. We should go.
yeah, it's like Bristol is
We're
probably
on the
the
Sunday
biggest.
next week.
It's probably the biggest lefty stronghold. I'm sure it's like massive Green Party. And,
Oh, she was filming you as I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your biggest lefty places are where all your big universities are.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
for some reason,
You know.
Bristol, I'm telling you, the amount of lefties that will turn out there. And again, a lot of Antifa, violent Antifa. That's where last time I went there, Tyrant Finder was jumped by Antifa in the bus stop.
Oh God.
About 4 or
At
5.
the bus stop. Why at the bus stop? Was he
Yeah,
waiting for a bus?
Because he was randomly just sat in a bus shelter, like, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe like they weren't quite ready to start filming yet, or they were waiting for the protest to start. And he got like circled by about 4 or 5 of them that started attacking him.
That's mad. After what I've said, after what's happened in France, the police need to get on top of all this.
I don't think they can.
Appreciate the super chat.
Honestly, I don't think the British police can. It's
This is what I was saying, yeah, because they're not doing anything. I ain't like, they're fucked. Like, I was pointing at the police, like, listen, I'm not saying that if I went round and asked all patriots, do they like police? Listen, most people don't really like police and certainly don't trust them, yeah? But what I do know is if they were actually to do their job properly, instead of like always trying to pin it on like, and the way they treat the patriots, it's unreal, G. Like, they're all violent, So, for instance, there was one stage where it was all boxed off and you had horses and you had all this lefties and they were throwing flares and they were fucking trying to like fucking attack the police. But those horses were pushing us back. Why are we getting pushed back like 15, 20, 30 feet? They haven't moved any yet. They're the ones causing the issue. And
I don't know, but I've got to be honest and say that I saw the police lose control on a couple of occasions and not manage the crowds properly or effectively. You should never have been able to get that close, to be quite honest. And to be fair, there were some things that I did see right-leaning people do that they got away with. There was one girl with a hoodie on with her around the trim and kicked someone up the arse.
Yeah,
that was quite funny.
There were on both sides, yeah, of course. But on a whole, hey, listen, if the left didn't turn up, Dukes, that would have been, they'd have done their march, yeah? They'd have gone to where they went for the speeches and everyone would have gone their separate ways.
Yep.
You would have probably had minimal arrests, minimal trouble. You'd have probably been dealing with like a couple of pissheads, because it's a Saturday and they've decided to join the fucking march. Usual shit. That's all you would have got. Like, how come it is every time I've gone and covered like a left-wing protest, you never see the right there counter-protesting it. Just let them do their fucking thing. But every time there's a right-wing protest, these people are always there trying to counter it and like sabotage the march. And they're doing that, trying to cause trouble for the most part. They are. So when you see all this shit kicking off, if they just didn't turn up, if they didn't counter-protest, you'd find that these protests would actually be quite quiet.
The police should have just look. I believe that everybody's got a right to protest whatever. So even though they're wrong in the way they look at things, if that is what they genuinely feel and they want to protest, fine. But the police could have kept them apart. All that was done on purpose. Otherwise, it's just mental. They wanted it for the optics.
We thought it was weird. Like, I don't know what time the march was meant to start officially, but we found it really strange, didn't we? For ages, DB, we were just like walking around like, where's all Britain first? And and then like listening to what Paul Golding said in a video today, it seems that the police all of a sudden kind of adjusted the route and were trying to send them down side streets that wasn't part of the arranged route.
Yeah.
That's questionable. And it's not the first time we see it.
They lost control. There never should have been people able to drive into where patriots or where the left were either.
I know, right? How easy would that have been for somebody to have mowed people down if they wanted to? I did think that when I was watching one of the videos back earlier. Well, just how that happened, how that was allowed to happen, I don't know. Cars coming down, then you've got the Asians that have jumped out of it because they feel like
but that was stupid of them. They were feeling brave, weren't they?
Yeah, that went to fucking hell. The numbers on that 4 million views in a day.
I mean, that one was acting brave with DP, like, until I think he turned round and realised that his boys weren't there near him. And then if you look, like, the police allow the march to carry on, and he kind of puts both hands onto his face and kind of like, oh, shit. It's like he was giving it the fucking brave one and that. And then as soon as, like, he realised they weren't there, he shit himself. I mean, most people probably would when there's like thousands of people storming towards you. But
the thing is, with these protests, in my opinion, the remit of unions has got out of control. Unions are meant to be for like work and side of things, but now that their remit and power in politics, because the Labour's obviously run by the fucking unions, innit? Basically, they're the biggest donors to Labour. Is the unions, and like I say, that their remit is got way out of hand.
And I know of a couple of the well-known lefties that like to pipe up on social media and get, be quite animated at these protests. They work for unions, like that's their full-time job, working for the. So when we're like turning around and saying, "Oh, these get paid to go to these protests," I believe they are, like, especially the ones that are already working for the union. It's probably being paid as some kind of overtime, G. All right, do you want some overtime? Go to this protest. Telling you.
Yeah.
Who else is funding these protests? Never, like, I've always wondered, I've always asked the question. No worries, troops. Thanks for coming up. I've always asked the question. Who's funding all of it? If it isn't the union, who's funding it? Look, and George Soros. Here, that's if you want to start going down rabbit holes, for sure. But yeah, who's funding all of that? How are they so organised? Because that's one thing I've always said. No disrespect to anyone on the right, us on the right. There's certain figures now that do a good job of doing more constructive, more. It's kind of arranged and just works better, but it's not as good as the left. The left are very organised. The right aren't. And to be that organised and have all these events, there's got to be some big team behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be.
Well, like I say, it's not so much of a bigger jump, mate, because the Labour is run by the unions, and I won't be surprised if it's actually taxpayers' money that's being funneled into these unions.
And another thing, I know, like, there's the whole free speech thing, yeah, which again I'll say I'm an advocate for, and I think people should be allowed to say what they say. I personally. And it isn't like because I agree with hate speech, but I believe even hate speech should be allowed. Personally, think it should. I think that like this, you take offence to something, don't you? It's not something that's given offence; it's taken. So, but some of the things that they're saying and calling us, like, and calling people and putting all over the internet with their faces and like that people are like Nazis and like you're literally like some of these things are like really bad, man. Like for the average person, if you mention a Nazi, no one's going to have anything good to say about them, G. Yeah. So there's always going to be a group of people out there that are willing to cause harm to people that are so-called Nazis. I just think it's quite dangerous, man. And we watched the copper. So me and DP were walking back up. Like, we're like, oh, actually, we're going down like where it's all quiet. Let's go back up this way. And there's a copper following this lad holding a flag saying, hey, if I hear you say that again, I'll lock you up. So I'm like, said to the mate, that this lad, like, I was like, hey, mate, what have you just said? Like, for him to say that. He's like, oh, send them all back. So me and DP were like straight on that, like, hey, you can't be threatening to arrest him over saying that. Yeah, I can. It's a breach of peace. Like, no, it's not. Like, you can't. So again, the police will literally lock you up for saying send them all back, while them over there are allowed to call people Nazis, fascists, bigots, homophobes, like, and all the rest of the fucking rhetoric that they spill. And I think it can be dangerous, man. Some of these people are like quite invested. these lefties, they're quite invested. They're I really do think a lot of them are brainwashed and not very well.
Yeah, they're fucked up.
Well, like that video we just seen there, it always amazes me. This, I find it laughable. Like the people advocating for the old USSR fucking model of communism and socialism. They're always got a big group at these marches, and I'm just like, why would you advocate for communism?
Even that guy, when I said about his horn, that guy that we see in that video, yeah. We've been taking fucking kids' toys off, man. What have you been doing to kids and that?
Yeah, no, you're weirdo.
Actually, I brought it off Temu, off my Chinese comrades, and I was just thinking, why would you say that? Why would you be like advocating for that sort of like regime? I don't understand it. While calling everyone else fascists and bigots and that.
I was going to say that they're closer to fascism, right?
Yeah.
Communism's the step before fascism.
Listen, you've got like a few different groups, but they all like under the same umbrella, really. So you've got like the socialists as well, like the Socialist Party, yeah. Now, as it's been stated many times before, if we look back in history, weren't Hitler a socialist? Weren't he like a national socialist?
Yeah.
Like, again, the same with like the communists and that. It's like same thing. Like we start looking at these countries that are like communist countries. Yeah, how can you sit there and talk about like fascism and shit? It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
No.
It's fucking insane. But I do think police definitely need to, or I don't know, say the police, maybe the government. I've got to do something, man. Like, I do think no one should be able to cover their face at a protest. People would disagree with me. People will say that wearing a face mask is part of your right, your freedoms, or your right to do so. I personally think, yeah, if you were just walking down the street on an average day and you want to cover your face, you can do what you want if that's really what you want to do. Yeah. But something like a protest, no. To me, if you're turning up to cover your face, you're there with the intentions of causing trouble and you don't want your face caught on camera. That's all it is.
Yeah, they've got something to hide, and like you said, they probably are covering their faces because they do probably work for the unions. People can trace them back to the unions.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. I've already done that, so I know for a fact that some of these people are working for the unions as a day job. GC.
I believe it'll get to a point of complete civil unrest, and the police can't cater for that civil unrest, so the army will be brought in, and that's like, might seem far fetched, but it's not really if you think about it. It's been bubbling for a good number of years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't understand. Maybe it's because you've got a left-wing government that's going to always be a part of it. But I don't understand how you can have like what they're calling the far right, which they don't even know who the far right is because they call the wrong people far right. Yeah. But they call their perception of the far right versus the far left. And the far left never gets talked about with the same energy as what the right does, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because if you look, the far left is far more damaging to society than anything that the far right's proposing. As a nation, anything that the far right, the so-called far right, are opposing, not asking for, it's nowhere near as destructive to society as the far left. Just look at the things that the far left advocate for. Some of it would probably agree with, and there's other parts of it that are absolutely insane. I see, right? So I'll be straight with you, man. Like, so there's a video that I've got, yeah, where there's a few Antifa, isn't there, DP? And we've like, we're walking somewhere, and there's a few of them just straight away, man. They stood there by themselves. There's not a lot of police, so I'm just like, come on, then, let's go, man. Do you want to have a bit of fun and that? Like, let's go around the corner and that. And they didn't want none of it. And I was trying to just point out that, like, see, you know, when the police are near and that, you're not all so brave and that, yeah? And then one of them trying to say, neither are you. And I kind of look at them. And it's clearly a boy, man. A really skinny boy. They've got to be a young male. Yeah, I believe. And I could be wrong. Maybe I'm really wrong. Yeah, because they didn't confirm. But they would have said otherwise, right? They wouldn't have said, what's it to do with you? And you got this boy with these little saggy titties and that. Put it, so I'm just going to say it. Little skinny boy with little fucking saggy titties and that. Where they've clearly been pumping loads of that fucking estrogen into them. And now they've fucking formed little titties.
Little HRT kids.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Fucking proper titties sagging everywhere.
Proper fucking crazy and that. Like, listen, I don't even get that. That don't even make sense. It would have made more sense if maybe you were biologically female and you were trying to be a boy, trying to do boy shit. But it was like a boy that was clearly probably identifying as a girl that was getting themselves mixed up in, like, probably like, you know, so-called big boy stuff. Like, girls shouldn't be getting involved in wanting to have scraps and that.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. And then there was that teacher. I posted that on my Facebook page. Go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she admitted. So I kind of give her a grilling, man, and told her, if you are working at schools, you should be struck off. And if my child had a teacher like you, or I would put them out of school.
You rat.
Put them out of school, man. Stop indoctrinating our kids. I'm a real boy with real titties. I know, right? I feel your pain, bro.
Any of you watched Edge of the Matrix latest video? The one that he did in Highbury and Islington? It's funny as fuck. Honestly, there's some deluded people about. Proper deluded.
Yeah, there is extremely deluded people.
Yeah, they're nuts, mate. These people are not, and there's no reasoning with them either. There's no reasoning with them whatsoever, for the most part. But like I say, yesterday was just different, man. Different. Like, there was so many different dynamics to it. Like, you had your normal Antifa, then you had your normal kind of lefties that were kind of like
peaceful ones, the ones that are taught to and just maybe put a sign in your face.
They were like Corbyn, but then you had the ones like in between, which were like the students. But then, like on like the side of the roads and stuff, and like parts where you'd be walking, there'd be like little pockets of individuals, older individuals, like that short old guy that we see, DP, that was fucking marching around like he was on marching powder. Yeah. They seem like, even said like, oh, I've been fighting the fascists since the National Front, rah, rah, rah. Like, and they really were there to like hopefully cause some trouble. That's why that one headbutted DP. Because again, they were looking for a fight. Said on ample occasions during that interaction, he's like, let's go around the corner.
Look, the British was kind of known for its, well, I won't say everyone was intelligent, but it was known for its knowledge and intelligence of people. But nowadays, mate, it's just getting thicker and thicker, innit? Because people are just coming out with silly shit. Like, a fucking man can become a woman, a man can get pregnant, and all this fucking... It's just like... You take a shit.
Yeah.
It's
I do
simple fucking biology.
I do think, yeah, there's definitely that now, but I do feel like, and I don't know exactly, but there's a sense, I get a sense of like more younger generations seem to be leaning more right. Like, again, we've all been like young teenage lads, and you're not really into politics at that age, but you can see that like some of these people are already kind of which way they're going. So they could be dying out, all these lefties, really, because I don't think they're going to get it all their own way in the future. And they're just very deluded about things, like, and they're the type of things where they're like mock us for our concerns that we have. Like the left will mock us for them, but it's like in reality,
carry on anyway. It's damaging them.
In reality, what we're saying isn't really wrong. When you listen to what people are saying, it's not wrong. Yeah, you can't call everyone a fascist and that for being concerned. I know it's still going on. Like, I'll be honest with you, yeah. I've always pretty much held the same views that I hold now. That's the truth. And it weren't until I started going to these protests that I've now been called half the things I've been called and labelled. Never been labelled a Nazi before. Never a fascist. Any of these things. None of them. So what the fuck?
Yep.
I don't think they understand the actual definition of fucking fascism anyway.
No, they don't.
They won't hit them if it, even if it was hitting them square in the fucking nose, they'll get it wrong.
Hang on, I'm going to jump out and come in on my phone because I'm going out the back for a second.
Going out for a Z.
Oh, shit. I didn't just end it, did I?
No? We're still going, pal.
Still alive.
Fuck's sake, man.
Fuck's sake, bro.
When's the next one up then, lads? What's after money?
Mate, there's some mad shit coming up, you know. Not going to go into it now, but there is some madness. Got Manchester again on the 18th of April now. So that'll be nuts. And then there's another PA one sometime soon. Just bonkers, bro. Yo. Is Bear gone? Oh yeah, be back.
Yeah, it's going outside, isn't he, for a dope?
The education system's fucked, yeah.
Well, there's one in Hull next Saturday.
Yeah, that should be mad. There's one in Bristol on the Sunday, I think. Should be mad.
That could be a mad weekend then next weekend.
That'll be hectic.
You have to Hull?
Hull, yeah.
Hull and fucking and Bristol, mate. Try playing fucking Don't Get Your Head fucking banjo for the 2 days.
I might. If I am busy, I might go along to Hull.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's only about an hour away. Well, if that, about 45 minutes.
I bet Hull's a right mission for me, though. I remember when I went last time to Hull. It was a few years ago now, but it was a right fucking mission. Went up there to do a bit of auditing on that, and it was fucking a right mission. But yeah, I'll probably go because I'm hearing.
What you doing Friday night? Do you want to go and I'll pay for a hotel, man. And get fucking if you want something. Go up early.
Go up early.
Yeah, because if it's too much of a drive in the morning, just go out the night before, isn't it?
Okay, now make sure you get separate beds there. You know what DP's like. You know, you don't be topping and tailing with DP.
That is a thought, isn't it?
Well, fucking bunk. Best be fucking bunk beds at the least, you know what I mean?
Get a couple of grades for fucking 80 quid.
Fucking do damn, wanting to fucking pop and tail with me and shit.
To be fair,
As you've seen there, if the day's going to be a bit mad, it don't matter, man. Make the money, but
to be fair, all's aren't that expensive enough. It's
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
deprived
saying.
place is all, really.
Yeah, it's probably cheap, man. No fucking trying to get someone to fucking actually like come to Hull, stay there, and just drive past with like, you know.
But obviously, if you go up the night before, and then you'll be energy in the daytime, we'll have a mad day, and then all the hyperactivity, you'll be sound, you'll be hyper anyway to drive back anyway. Fucking mad, you know, one of them.
Well, you know, but to be fair, by the time we drive back, it'll be time to drive to Bristol, bro.
Just drive straight to Bristol.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Long.
Oh, Patriotic Christian might be able to meet us in Bristol as well.
You might find Yaki Dyer be there.
Big up Yaki.
Fuck Bristol, man. Couldn't think about worse.
What?
Going to Bristol, it's about 6 hours for me to get to Bristol.
It's actually not that far from me, but it's just sort of across.
I don't know, DP, the question's being asked, did the Asian boys in the Mercedes get arrested for punching on?
No idea, but it was just mental. No idea what happened. There's loads of arrests happened, so they might have. I think like 12 lefties got arrested, but they were kicking off loads. There's loads of clips of them kicking off in loads of different places.
Yeah, oh, you big up Optical. Yeah, you should definitely come, Optical, if you can get there.
Yeah.
They were lucky that the fucking crowd didn't just go and fucking demolish the car while they was in it. Fucking turn it over.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
They certainly were brave.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that clip I put out? It's weird. I hadn't seen Marty all day, and he just randomly appeared right at that moment.
But this is where again, right? This is where again, like, for the most part anyway, you know, when you see like ethnic backgrounds opposing like the Patriots, have you noticed it's a certain religion that seems to have the problem?
Yeah.
Over anybody else. You don't see like loads of black people like that. It's always like the Muslims that are coming out and like being offended and saying it's division and racism, and like I'll go back to again, no disrespect, but being critical or saying you don't like someone's religion is not racism. It ain't racism. It's sorry, but it just ain't. If someone sits there and says to me, "Oh, I don't like Christianity," that's not racism. No more than it is if I say I don't stand with Islam and don't agree with it. That's not being racist. It's disagreeing with an ideology.
I don't think the Abrahamic religions mix very well. I think you need a major majority of each one in a country, and it'd probably be sound then.
Any religion should be up for criticism. Whether it's Christianity, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever, any religion should be up for criticism. Like I say, if you want to wind up a Muslim, you just say Muhammad smokes length. Simple.
He definitely got bummed in the desert.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He did. The Al-Zuq people fucking ran a train on his ass and true story, apparently. I mean, if you're going to believe the people that wrote the Hadith, you'd have to believe that, because I'm sure it come from one of the same people. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
Just posted another video of Laney cooking bacon, and one of the migrants is like, "It smells good." Outside the hotel. I got a privacy complaint for that video on YouTube as well, the Charlie Beach one.
Did you?
Yeah. You know who that's off, don't you?
Probably off her.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, wounded bitch. Too many people in the video. Probably get left.
I guess I can expect one at some point then.
There's too many people in the video, though, bro. So it'll probably be all right. They're not easy to get through. A lot of the time, you just leave them with their sound. And if not, you just re-upload the video and make more money off it. It's cool.
I Optical, you've sent me something, bro. Whose video is that? Who is it talking over that video? I literally just listened.
I think it's that bird. It's that bird. It's that bird from that video, bro.
Oh,
is it the one about us where we're in the video?
Yeah, it must be. Yeah,
that's her. I think that's her TikTok she's put out. She put a response out to us.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't play it on here because she's psycho bitch. She'd love nothing more to just strike the channel probably, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's gutted, isn't it? He's all like, I'm going to film you. I'm like, so? If you watch that video, I'm like, yeah, enjoy your fucking 500 views, you silly loser. You know what I mean? What a bunch of knobs.
Fucking hell, dog's just farted. You smelly bastard.
Bulldog's fast stink as well.
Well, do you know what I've got coming?
What's that?
Tomorrow.
Watches right
It
now.
delivers tomorrow. A tin of farb gel.
Oh.
Criminal identifier, which I will be taking along to the next protest. And anyone fucking lays hands on me or tries to assault me, they're going to be getting a fucking face full of it. Yeah, and it stays there for like a good few days, like afterwards. So it's probably not a good idea. You're going to be walking around looking like fucking Oompa Loompa for the next few days. Yeah. Bullshit, bro. They ain't going to do nothing about it. The police, all right. Well, I now don't feel. My point here is, I don't feel safe that you lot are fucking not. You're not doing enough to prevent people doing what they're doing. So therefore, if I'm attacked, I'll spray them, and then you'll be able to identify them, won't you? And there'll be no excuse. You can't say, "Oh, we can't identify them." You fucking can.
You fucking can, and you fucking will, you little bumperclats. How about that? All right. What are these people on, bruv?
Ryan Nash, what's up? What's up? But yeah, it was like it was a crazy one. That's all I know for sure. It was a crazy one.
Right, yeah, more please. It's fun. It's exciting, you know, getting headbutted, trying not to get hit by horses, all that shit. And it's very entertaining for all of you, wonderful, amazing people. That's almost getting ourselves in trouble constantly. Yeah, we'll dodge the bullets while you get the fun. Bring on next weekend. Big up your chest.
To be honest, it needs to be like, the left really needs to be highlighted.
Oh, we do enough of that, bro. They get battered.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know who's the only one that's really going to be willing to do it, and maybe we should all start doing it. Yeah, is every time we see something where left are clearly getting away with something that you would never see on the other side and shouldn't be getting away with, or if you see the police acting dodgy and it looks like they're purposely like making certain groups clash when they should be nowhere near each other, then, like, I don't know, maybe we should start handing them over to somewhere like GB News and saying, like, look, you need to put these out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Create like a freaking FBI most wanted list, but just do it for lefties.
Yeah, that's what that Antifa geezer basically does on his channels. Oh, did Chelsea draw again? Oh, we did.
So obviously, they're afraid of the loss of I can't say it, anonymity So if you can get the fucking faces, yeah, just make them public.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look, freaking how weird! Just had an email to say my farb gel's been dispatched.
Whoa. Jesus.
Whoa!
I am using criminal identifier so the police can get you at a later appropriate time. As you spray
However,
it.
I do think it's important to stress people because I don't think like you should be misled into thinking that you can carry farb gel and then just go spray people. I would recommend anyone that is going to carry farb
Yeah,
gel,
redirect setting or something.
anyone that is going to carry farb gel should be aware that farb gel is the same with anything else in this country because nothing are you allowed to use, but it cannot be used as a form of defense. So you can't actually use it to defend yourself. So you can't just be like, yeah, you have to have been and always warn. Yeah. So if someone's getting close or you think they're going to assault you, warn them that you'll spray them, warn them again. And then if they carry on then to assault you, etc., you have every right to spray that stuff on them, basically.
So the police can apprehend them at a later date for you. All in legal pretenses. Disclaimer.
Yeah, so it's a criminal identifier, not self-defense, basically.
Yeah, no, we can't have any type of self-defense weapons, but we can have a criminal identifier. Remember the key word, criminal identifier. And then you're good to go. It's just the same as saying, we're releasing a reasonable amount of time on trespass. It's pretty much the same as that.
And to be honest, again, I would say like women carry. It's very small. It's a very small tin. It's not big at all. It's very small, small enough to carry like in your handbag or whatever. Yeah, keep it with you, man. You never know. If there's females that are in areas where they feel unsafe at the moment, or there's been stuff go on where they feel unsafe, then I would advise buy something like farb gel.
I also advise a rape alarm.
And a rape alarm, of course. Yeah. And a rape alarm. That goes without saying. There we are. Optical says my wife has a tin on her at all times. Yeah. Yeah, and then the police have got no excuse then, even if they're like, look, they're busy and obviously because of the situation, okay, well, you should be able to identify somebody walking around for the next 3 days looking fucking red as a beetroot.
Yeah, I mean. Well, then again, it is our fucking police, ain't it?
Well, yeah, you know.
So, fucking hold your breath.
No, because I've seen like some people talk about farb gel, but it's never really been explained, Captain. Yeah, it's never really been explained that like it's not a self. In fact, some people have even spoke about it, and where they haven't stated, it very much would seem to somebody listening that it can be used as a self. That's not the case. There's literally nothing in this country that you are allowed to carry which can be carried for the purpose of self-defense. Crazy, I know. But unfortunately, we're not allowed to bear any sort of arms in this country.
If you vote for Rupert Lowe, though, they're going to let you defend yourself in your own home. So, you know what to do, people. Restore UK. Sign up. Thank you. That is all.
Yeah, they are. I got some good videos of that, you know. I got one from back in the day where like I was jogging up the road towards him because I thought he was like fucking ragging this woman about. And I got quite close. The next minute I know he's got this fucking shit out and about ready to spray it in my eyes. I'm like, whoa, no need for that, motherfucker. Yeah, come on, get it right. It's not Restore UK.
Fucking fuck's sake, man. All right, sorry, my bad. Oh, mate, I don't want any money, mate. As long as they get in, don't want any money. It's not about me.
See that there?
It's about you and everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
See that at the top of the screen, DP? See where my Bear Britain Audits logo is?
Yeah.
Change
oh, come on.
Change it and have restore then.
That shit I can get down with.
Keep that there and promote restore, innit?
Yeah, do it. Big up. Oh, Dupe, I've been saying it for about a year about Rupert, and I bet it's been a long time I've been saying this, haven't I? Oh, I got him at 18-1. Lucky on a booster up OT. Like I did it early, but it's gone right down because everyone's betting on it. Literally, bare people are putting money on Rupert. It's gone down to like 9-1. The bookies are going, hey, what's going on here?
I think anybody on the right truly knows.
Oh,
But
look at that. Come on. Oh, the fucking racist argument's an annoying one. Letting that still get in the fucking way, GC. Let it go. There are people that are extreme right that don't like people of certain creed, but then the extreme left
can I
don't
ask,
like the Jews.
Can I ask, because maybe I'm missing the point, but what is he meant to be addressing about the racist stuff?
Yeah.
What's he meant to be addressing exactly?
Well, you think all the other ethnic back cultures ain't racist to each other? There ain't issues. They're always going to be there.
No.
I don't think he's ever said anything racist. What you define racism?
Well, no, this is why I'm saying, what's he got to put to bed? Because again, if we're going to start pandering to the word racist again, even Rupert, look, you're not getting anywhere because it's no different than anyone else. You need to stop doing that.
Big up Hammered.
You need to stop doing that.
So that's what the left use as an ad hominem to try and stir up the pot.
How's he racist? Listen, anybody that you mention, deportations and remigration, yeah, people are going to turn around and say that in itself is racist.
Big up, Sasha.
And unfortunately, it's just not racist. No. It's just logical.
Not at all. If anything, it's culturalist saying, yeah, that culture's not working very well. I think we should look at these people.
What's up, Ariel? Could you remember? So there was a guy that spoke yesterday. Well, there were two Americans actually that spoke yesterday.
Joey, what a legend.
But Joey, I can't remember his surname.
Mantanino or something. Some Italian name.
Yeah, but he's fucking cool, man. I like him. I like what he says. He articulates himself very well, and he articulates himself very well. I like the guy. I rate him very much, and I like that like the Italian Americans, like the New York Italians, and that. I don't know what it's that accent.
They're very homogenous people. The Italians are proud of themselves. So of course they'd sort of support like the Americans and the British, like being a bit nationalistic. Do you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense.
Outlaw, do you know what it is? Like I say, like even you're seeing, I've seen bits of footage. I haven't seen too much, but even UKIP yesterday going to Alum Rock and people coming out shouting they're racist. You're racist coming out having a problem with it. Why you gotta stand behind people marching, going or stand there doing a counter protest? Oh, Jesus was a Palestinian. Jesus was a Palestinian, and all just being a dick. Like, again, can you imagine if that was the other way and we were like, okay, so we'll say a load of shit about Allah at one of their protests or something. It wouldn't be allowed, man. It just goes to show like these people have an issue with our culture. They do not want to assimilate properly. And people that don't want to assimilate into any country that they go to is an issue. It's like me wanting to go to a different country, but I want everything about their culture to change to adhere to my way of life. It just doesn't work like that, and never should it either. Never should it. Yeah, when I think of myself as like a nationalist, I think I think about that about other countries as well. I think every country should have the right to preserve their history and their culture and their heritage, like everything about it. That should be their God-given right to do so, and should never be called racist for it by anybody for doing so either. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. Just making a cup of tea.
Ben Habib, Baraka, etc. are being stirred up by laws and Bob. Yeah, the young Bob thing. I'm a bit not necessarily shocked, but I don't know. It seems I don't know. I don't want to speak bad of anyone. Yeah, I don't know the lad well enough. I think it's a bit. I find it questionable, at the very least, why all of a sudden him and Steve Laws seem to be so pally. Maybe they always have been. Who knows? None of my business. Like I say, I don't know them, but I just find it strange. I think it's not a good look for Bob. I think Bob was doing okay for himself with the path that he was on. He was getting plenty of exposure for himself, being invited on places like Talk TV, etc. And now some of that could very much be damaged because of some of the recent opinions and feelings he's expressed. In recent days, recent week or two. You know, it's strange, very strange.
In a year, I think he's flipped between three parties, hasn't he? He's gone for, he was UKIP, and then all of a sudden he's Advance, and then all of a sudden now he's Restore Britain.
Turning point.
Yeah, it just goes through him like I don't know what.
I don't know. I don't think the Steve Laws thing would do him any good. I don't really like. I've tried listening to that Steve Laws. I listened to him on Dupes when she was doing some review of a conversation or something. And it was like just the way he like speaks to people. Like it will tell you in interviews and that. Oh, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It just is what has to happen. But in reality, when you hear these people that will turn around and say to him, "Oh, I've got so and so blood in me," but you should hear the way he talks to people, man. He's got literally no respect for fucking nobody. Right? I don't like the guy. I'll say it publicly. I personally don't like Steve Laws, and that might upset some people. But and I don't really too much. Oh, well, not too much. I don't really back it because I don't certainly see a way where it's ever either possible. But I don't agree with the kind of ethno-nationalist route.
Nah, I don't agree with the ethno-nationalist route, but I just leave them to their thing, man. They're having a conversation.
They're entitled to it. And some of what they say is, I can't.
They're a lot friendlier than extreme left, I know that.
But even them, they're more reasonably minded and you know, nice people compared to these lefties.
Mm-hmm. Q's an ethno-nat. He's very far right. He's a good lad, though. He's nice to talk to. You know what I mean? Not a problem. One of them. But first of all, you want to challenge that, and they're actually quite helpful and useful, like I said to you, because they let the actual just deportation conversation and the Rupert Lowe argument a lot more palatable. Do you know what I mean? So let them talk, man. If our society is so confident, we shouldn't have to worry, right? If people are leaning towards that way, then something's wrong, isn't it?
GC says they're causing friction on the right.
Yeah, but then the Civnats are also guilty of it. Both of them are guilty with each other. Seeing it from both ends. All need to just shut the fuck up and just agree to disagree, in my opinion. I get on with the Civnats and the other side. What's the problem?
The only problem I have, is this is where I think like the bigger picture. So you've got, all right, well, we'll go with that. We'll go with the so-called Civnats, and we'll go with the ethno-nats, yeah?
Yeah.
The ethno-nats want what they want, and they ain't willing to budge on it. People like Steve Laws, you can listen to him.
With Rupert and said Rupert's sound. That's what I mean. They can be all right. if they know, look, they know they're not going to get that ultimate dream of theirs like a Steve Laws, are
So,
they?
so stop saying it then. So stop saying it. Stop saying it and making people feel uncomfortable and worried. Like, stop saying that. Say it for what it is. Stop saying that like it doesn't matter. There's no room for compromising. Like, if you really cared and you really wanted to see change and even wanted to see a fraction of that like become a reality, then surely like the thing to do is to kind of like backtrack a little bit and join forces, man, and start singing from the same hymn sheet where we can actually get somewhere rather than like all in-house fighting, these two going at each other. You got now the more far right actually coming out now rather than the far right that stand up to racism think of the far right. I don't know.
Well, this is why they're not so extreme right. We've got to get their asses in gear and get someone like a Rupert in so we can deal with the immigration issue before more kids start out extreme right. That's what we need to do.
Well, I think that,
this is going to become more of a problem because it already is becoming more of a problem.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely think because, again, I go back to because certain issues aren't being.
Look, the reality is a lot of white kids around the fucking Western world, especially the ones from the more working class background sort of things, are getting pissed off. And if we don't appease them, they're going to start off really right. And that's just the simple way of saying it. And, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. Certain things, certain issues haven't been addressed, right?
Yeah.
I'll go back to what I was saying the other week about, like, even before the riot, the Southport riots that kicked off and then led to weeks of civil distress. It was, even though they managed to curb and stop people going out and rioting, what they didn't manage to do was ever address the issues that caused them in the first place. And the longer they keep not doing that, the more you're going to end up having more people leaning towards right-leaning views. And if we're being told that right-leaning views are wrong, if you're gonna have right-leaning views, right-leaning views are it's wrong to have right-leaning views. They'll get you in trouble. Then what you end up having is a load of people that end up having even more stronger extreme views,
more resentment,
where they're not public. They're not public views anymore, and all of a sudden you've got this underground, very dark, seedy, fucking hate on extreme look on the world. That's why you should never really stop somebody having. This is what I said to you earlier about like advocating for free speech, even hate speech.
Oh yeah, this is why they've killed free speech and expression, and this is where we're heading to.
Yeah,
and what you also done is. Look, I just personally, right, before I started the channel, just walking around, I will be honest with you, for about 10 years, everything's changed rapidly in Cardiff. It does feel like being a white man in your own country is the most untrendy thing. Everything else is trendy, and it's been like that for a while now. And I think if the mainstream don't think it's been noticed, then they're all fucking delusional, because it has. And it's just it's on top of everything else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like who are you? Who the fuck are you to treat us like that? Do you know what I mean? That's the feeling. Again, in a simple way, I think. Everything's cool. And what about as if we're not a majority anymore? We've told all these fucking ethnic groups that we're absolute bastards and evil. Great. Brilliant.
So where was it I heard? What country was it? Someone might be able to. Someone else may have seen this. Yeah. So if I've got it wrong, they can correct me. But is somewhere like Afghanistan about to make slavery legal? I'm sure they were talking about somewhere. I was talking with someone earlier who said that there's a country, and I'm sure it was Afghanistan, that's going to make slavery legal. Now, I was thinking about this, and it was put to me by this same person. The question was, do you think they're purposely doing that but because they know deportations might be coming at some point, and if it will be more of a reason for them have to stay, yeah, I can't go back to my country because slavery has now been made legal. I'll be
You have
made a
Taliban
slave.
say that they come back, a lot of them back. They don't give a fuck. Well, don't care. Find a solution. Don't care. Not our problem. Find a solution.
Evening, John.
Evening all.
There's
How's
enough
everybody?
of the world, I think, at this point, and everyone's ungrateful anyway. It's never thanked. It's like, oh, you are all just wankers. Well, fuck you then. See you in a bit. Sorry. There's always that element. Like, ungratefulness has been rife, right? You not feel a bit of ungratefulness. All the rights our people fought for, all the stuff we've got over and got through, all the aid we give out to the world, not just through the government, through all of the charities we give to, when they knock on your doors, stuff like that. Just as people tried, and it's just not good enough, is it? I don't feel like it is. So who cares anyway? Fuck off.
I think I completely agree. Young men, boys, really. Young men, not much older than my son, ran at beaches, fully expecting to be blown to bits by an artillery shell or have a hot lump of lead ripped through their bodies. And by virtue of the sacrifice that they made, they won our right to freedom of speech, our freedom of autonomy, our freedom of religion, essentially won the battle against fascism. And now we've got some of our intellectual class that can't bear their feelings. And you're like, just fuck you. Just fuck you. Like,
right.
you a hurt feeling. Oh, you poor wee Ben. You know,
I do feel like from our government and our state as well, though, John, there's been a lot of lack of trust in us as peoples. Do you know what I mean? Like, we are capable, we're kind. Do you know what I mean?
Well, the UK is one of the most welcoming societies on earth.
Yeah,
like I think there were well, we've had our kindness weaponized against us, but there was a poll done a few years ago, and it was like it was asking when they compared it with a poll done in France, and the poll was something along the lines of, would you have a problem if you had a next door neighbor that was of a different race to you? And in the UK, 2% of people said that they would have a problem with it. In France, it was 16%.
Yeah, but where was the survey conducted, and under what conditions as well?
Well, I can't remember the specifics. But in this case, it's more to do with
I'd like to see a unanimous version of that, and if it's 2%, I'm not fair enough. But
do you know one thing that kind of bugs me? You know, and some people won't agree with me here and say, "Oh, that's racist," but how easy it's been over the years for people to claim that they're British. Like,
no, hang
on. No. It's not that people aren't welcome here, but to say you're British, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it almost devalues like what it means to be British if we're just saying anyone can be British.
Do you know one of the best arguments
civically British, yeah, not ethnic. Well, they can't become ethnically English, Welsh, Scottish, or Irish.
I'm my makeup when I did the ancestry test is I'm mostly English. There's a whole lot of Irish in there. There's a bit of Ashkenazi Jew in there. Fuck knows where that came from. And
that's where the fucking thinking you're a smart ass comes from.
and there's also a bit of Hispanic in there as well for some reason.
You can be a British citizen, yes. Yes, that needs to be stated.
Ethnicity is a difference.
British citizen and British are two different things.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The one thing I've always found funny is when people Konstantin Kisin got raked over the coals recently because
he slays people all the time, and he don't give a fuck.
He does. And I like him. I rate him. I think he's a very reasonable centrist. But the funny thing is that people were having a go at him because he goes, yeah, but like, but because like the bit that got quote mined was to go, but he's a brown Hindu. How can he be English? But the problem is that if you flip that on its head and you go, okay, was Rudyard Kipling Indian?
Well, that's the thing,
And-
no. And maybe the Indians asked
And
to
they go,
study.
well, no, he
Yeah,
was English.
yeah.
Like, yeah, but he was born in fucking India, you daft cunt. And it's like,
okay, but that's like so.
But
I
even
could
Rishi
go to
Sunak said
say
he's not ethnically
I
that.
know.
And Rishi Sunak said, I'm Indian. And he
Yeah.
backed us in
he
that.
is Indian. He is
Yeah,
Indian,
Rishi
right?
Sunak
He's Indian.
backed us on that sort of sense.
And there's nothing wrong. I could go, me and my missus could uproot now and go live in China where we could have kids that then go on to have kids, that then go on to have kids. It don't make them Chinese. Now, if they get with a Chinese person, there may be some Chinese blood in there.
Mixed.
But
Yeah.
do you see what I'm saying? Like,
And that's fine. Absolutely fine. Bang on.
like it might make them a Chinese citizen if they live there and they were born there and they grew up there, but it doesn't make them Chinese.
No.
Yeah. And
Like-
these
Neither should it, man. It's we have, it's unique.
So that's where I have strong views. Like, again, I don't personally think that I think only indigenous people of this country should be able to sit in government. I think, again, if you go, and I don't think that's unfair to say, if you go, say, look at the Japanese government, go look at the Japanese government and see how many people like don't look Japanese. None.
Even in the US, you can be elected to things like state legislature positions and things like that, but you can't be the president of the United States unless you were born there.
Yeah.
So,
but they talk about America when they use it as an example. But the difference is with America is not a homogenous country in a sense like we are
yeah, of
here.
course.
Neither are the other Anglosphere countries. So when they try and use it as an argument, the left, it's disingenuous argument anyway.
Well, I get that all the time. Like the Americans I have these discussions with, they'll say things like, "Oh yes, but our country was built by immigration." Well, yours
no,
was.
It was conquered.
Mine wasn't.
Europeans, mainly the English. That's what happened. It was conquered.
Mine definitely.
Thank you very much.
You
Big
know,
difference. I'm better than pussy footing around with that. Like we would have been, if people would have wanted to conquer England, they would have fucking conquered us. And many tried over the years. And if you look, the Crusades happened because Islam had conquered all over Europe for many, many years. So that's the evidence that they would if they could. So this thing of you colonized, you did all this nasty shit, and I'll get to fuck. Sick of hearing that.
Well, must get beat spear, bitch. Get used to it.
You would have landed on the shores, and you would have been either killed or be killed, right?
the thing that you're very right in saying is this notion that we're kind of like a homogenized country, and like we have for 1,000 years haven't been invaded. And the thing that always pissed me off was like, yes, but immigration has like if you go back far enough, yes, obviously we've all come from somewhere else. If you go back far enough, we were all
but that's the stupid bullshit the left use. I'm sick of hearing it.
It completely is.
Come on, you're
and they'll go like, oh well, yes, but you were like the Normans, the Normans and the Vikings. Like, well, the Vikings raped their way across the country, and we threw them back. And the Normans, whilst they didn't rape their way across the country, they did successfully invade. But you're going back 1,000 years.
Our Northern Europeans were all cousins, and what's wrong with that? That's actually part of the history we should celebrate, if anything.
But they were our ethnic compatriots. But the other thing that's also worth noting is that it was maybe Vikings and Normans combined, and the Romans.
Normans were mainly in the Norman argument, though, is that it wasn't really with the peasants. Do you know what I mean? A lot of us haven't actually got Norman blood. That was more to do with the aristocracy.
That one of the most generous anthropological studies that I read was that Normans, Vikings, and Romans combined, it was maybe 400,000 people that came to the land mass that we now call the United Kingdom over a period of 300 years.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, we had 400,000 people come into our country in the last 4 months.
So listen, in the last 10 years, we brought the same amount of people in as we brought in since 1066.
The previous 1,000, exactly.
Yeah.
So to claim that they're the same thing is so unbelievably disingenuous. It's not even worthy of a comparison. But super quick, was it audits? Did I hear you say that you're Cov based?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Bro, James Starley lives right near me. Yeah. Well, like.
Well, you're not far from me.
Right. Yeah. You've got nearby, like where I used to play football. You've got like fucking what's his Frank Whittle tested the jet engine. You know what I mean?
You mean Leamington School for Boys?
Yeah, but he tested it on the Hersal Common in Cov.
Yeah, well, the school agreed, and the school that I went to has a plaque on the wall.
All I'm saying is the history is so rife with us. It's just,
yeah.
I mean, James Starley invented the bicycle, the penny farthing, isn't it?
Well, I'm from
no, and it's rotted, and it's like this is a piss take. I'm sorry.
Can I welcome CP to the panel anyway? Evening, CP.
You missed a good one yesterday.
I was just about to ask you. I am interested, so I'm going to ask you. How was yesterday's events in Alum Rock with the UKIP march?
We had the left, basically the Manchester attackers solicitor, heading up the unwashed left, like Palestine and stuff like that. And they tried to block the march, tried to use Antifa tactics, basically, but it failed.
Whoa.
Literally failed. I confronted this protester before the march.
Yeah.
Was it in Alum Rock, CP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who come out. The Muslims come out. I'd love to have a debate with them.
CP, you had fun there yesterday.
Right, this ain't an incel channel, but your mum's an incel.
Whoa.
Just saying. Your mum might be an incel.
So can I ask, is incel, is that a new type of battery, or like what is that? Shall I go and ask my wife or my kids? Like, I'm not sure. What's an incel?
The fuck?
I don't know, bro. That's what
lead
I'm saying.
acid? I don't know. What is it?
Whoever that is, it's their mum.
If we were saying we're incels, I think you're giving us far too much credit, whoever you are, to be honest. The fuck.
But yeah, anyway, fucking back to where we were. CP. Yeah. So was there much of a I guess I'm just going to get to the point. Was there much of an Islamic presence, and how were they with you, and did they allow you to march?
So this Lister guy and his group.
You know who you're on about, don't you, Bear?
No, I'm on about this Manchester.
I know you're on about the skinny guy.
Yeah, the Asian one doing all the videos trying to run.
Yeah, I know who you're on about. There's a shorter one that's always with him as well. Yeah, wears a little pair of glasses. Yeah, I know.
The other guy, the takeover guys with him, isn't it? Yeah, the one with glasses. That's who I'm on about. That's the lawyer, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, go on. I know who you're on about. Go on.
So basically, him and his mates came up to Nick when we got in there and said, "You're welcome," etc. We're with you. We'll be no trouble. So he was having a go at another one of our guys from the UKIP side after he said that to Nick. So I stepped in and confronted him.
The sidekick, yeah.
And literally confronted him.
So he had a problem with you guys being there, didn't he? Because I see a video of his mate, the skinnier one. He was shouting, calling you all racist. And
oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm middle editing the video to go out tomorrow in a minute. But so basically, I was at the UKIP, a Palestine protest the night before on Friday night. And they said Rach Reeves is racist because she stood up in a campaign against anti-Semitism, and if I can say that word, the CIA basically, and said I'm a proud Zionist, And the Palestine protesters are now saying all Zionists are racist.
Okay, so let's just do you know what a Zionist is, CP?
So I know it from a Jew point of view.
Well, there's only one point of view, and that is what a Zionist is. So.
According to other people.
No. So you say you know what the Jewish point of view is. What do you think the Jewish point of view is?
Basically, it's basically a name from Israel, from what I was being told.
No, Sasha.
Okay. So what it is a Zionist is somebody that believes in the right to a homeland. Yeah.
Okay,
to where Orthodox Jews don't believe in having a homeland. Which is why you'll see a lot of the Orthodox Jews will march with the Palestinians.
Yeah.
Because they're also against the Zionists. They don't. Yeah. They're saying that in the Talmud it doesn't. Yeah.
They're expelled and they're not allowed back. God expelled them from the land. And
God basically expelled them from their lands. Yeah. So that's the difference. That is all that a Zionist is. A Zionist is just somebody that believes in the right to a homeland. And my argument to that is, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Isn't that what they're fighting for Palestine?
Oh, when the lefties use the right word, it's about being racist.
I'm just saying, by rights, if they're like, it might be also hypocritical from the Israeli side, maybe, but it is also hypocritical from them when that's exactly what they're saying, that the Palestinians have the right to is a homeland. So, but they use the Zionist in a term where, like, Zionist makes them like the devil or something. Zionist is what it is. Zionist has nothing to do with, if you're a Zionist, you kill children or you bomb people or you do this or you do that. That's not what a Zionist is. But the way they throw the word around is as if it's to somebody who didn't know what a Zionist is, that's what you would probably think one was.
If they're all hypocritical, they're all hypocritical in the same way, at least.
So can I finish what I'm saying, Chris?
Yeah. Go on. Sorry, CP.
So basically, that what a Palestine lot said on Friday night. So I said to this group of Palestine protesters, including this solicitor guy, you're not peaceful protesters. I got all the evidence of it on my channel. Exactly, I have. What they have done to me, etc. But then I went in to say what the Palestine lot said on Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and a video is on my channel if you want to see it. I can bring it up.
No, we're good. We're good. Just carry on.
So basically,
because I'm only going to probably be live for another half hour or so. So go on.
Okay. So basically, then once I said that what a Palestine said about Rachel Reeves, they'll come back out with, so a Palestine Zionist is a baby killer, a people killer, and stuff like that. I said, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, this is the new media. This is where people take words. That's why I think, with words, all words have meaning. Yeah, and words should be used for the meanings that they are intended for, and not people make up their own meanings for words and start changing. I think that's kind of a slippery slope to go down. Don't know if anyone else agrees, but yeah.
That solicitor did yesterday, literally what he did and his mates. They all on camera. And then, the whole way around, the police were allowing them to make threats. They threatened to kill one of Nick's security guys if they see him again. And the police were allowing them to do all this.
I mean, I'm not going to say I'm surprised, right? I remember when the riots was going on and all those Asians congregated. And I don't know if anyone remembers the video where the Asian copper turns around and says to them, like, basically go and put your weapons back in the mosque. Yeah. And no more would be said. Like, that would never happen on the other side if it was the other way around. It would be made like it was a big, massive racial attack.
Well, you could see it in the recent court cases, can't you? So Connolly was told, look, just plead guilty. You'll get a slap on the wrist. You'll be home with your kids by tomorrow afternoon. Just plead guilty. But if you want a court case, if you don't plead guilty, then we're going to remand you. So you're going to spend the next however many months until we get to your jury trial incarcerated. But the Labour councillor, who actively threatened to cut the throats of people and instructed his followers to cut the throats of people, they're like, oh well, no, we'll just, you know, seek legal counsel, do whatever you like, plead guilty, plead not guilty. We don't really mind that much. And also, you know, we'll keep repeatedly delaying your trial until it's sufficiently far enough away from the incident that everybody's fucking calmed down, so you actually get a fair trial. And there was no threat of remand whatsoever. Now, the last time I checked, we're supposed to hold our political leaders to a higher standard than just the regular parts of our society. But apparently, in this case, he could call for the cutting of throats of people, and then also be found not guilty in, I think, what was it, 12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, like you say, that's a big thing, isn't it? Like I've always said that, you know, with the auditing side of things and covering things, like these people, like they should be held to a higher account, like not the same. They shouldn't be getting treated the same as the average member of the public. It should be held to an even higher account because of the positions they hold.
Yeah,
but you never see that. You never see that.
But the adjudication of justice should be the adjudication of justice. And I'm sorry, but threatening somebody with putting them in prison whilst you administratively drag your feet for months and or years in order to extort a guilty plea is not the same as the person being found guilty or not guilty by a jury of their peers. They're not the fucking same thing. And to equate them, which is what's happening now after the fact. Oh, yes, but he was found innocent and she was guilty. She wasn't guilty. She pled guilty, not because she felt that she was guilty, but because that they put their administrative ducks in a row to make it so that it was expeditious for her to plead guilty to get out of the situation so that she could fucking go home. They're not the fucking same thing. It is a weaponization of the system.
Yep. 100%.
But then, like, no, we have got Ben Jamal and Chris Nynham up on trial in Westminster because of them organising an unlawful protest last year in January on the 18th in London. They were banned from marching to the BBC, but they still instructed their people to march to the BBC. And so now they're on trial tomorrow. It'd be interesting actually to see where that trial actually ends up. I have been following the whole case.
I just want to address Scooby, yeah. So Scooby's saying it's specifically a Jewish homeland, though, Bear. So it's a tad indigenous to simply say that. Yeah, I think it is, yeah. To simply say that Zionism simply means homeland. It's a bit more as a pretty much Palestine. Again, I would say, what's wrong with a Jewish homeland? That's exactly it, right? They want a homeland. They are Jewish people, so yeah, that makes sense. I want this to be a Christian homeland. I want it to stay that way. I don't, again, think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think, and I think personally, if you look throughout history, certain countries that were once a certain religion, and they then no longer predominantly that religion, and then they're a religion of Islam, those countries have massively failed. Massively. And caused a lot of problems.
Can I ask, how does that morally change the state of the claim? It's specifically a Jewish homeland, though.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's a tad disingenuous. So the fuck what? So Zionism is the collection of syllables that we use to determine the political movement that is a homeland for Jews. Well, let's say, for argument's sake, that Palestinianism is the political movement for a homeland for Palestinians. So what? It's still the advocation of a homeland for this particular specific group. The formatting of your question to me makes me wonder if you think that there is a problem with just the Jews wanting a homeland. And if that's the case, I might have a bit of a fucking issue with you. If it's not, and it's just a shitty formatting of the question, then so be it.
I think this is where the word Zionism or Zionist gets slightly weaponized, because they're basically linking it to the Greater Israel Project, aren't they? Or the way of thinking of the Greater Israel, and yeah, that goes under the banner of a lot of people as under the word of Zionism and whatnot. You know,
I think when a lot of people hear the word Zionism, they think Jewish Nazi. I think that's what they hear.
probably.
Yeah, that's how the way the word's being thrown about. That is pretty much how what I was trying to insinuate. Yeah, it's very much being used in the same kind of dirty way, right?
As opposed to just leave me alone, don't fucking kill me because I'm a Jew, which is like that's the bare minimum anybody should expect.
But then, like, for example, the word, the I word, the Palestine lot use a lot of protests. I won't say it because I want Bear's channel taken down, but you probably can guess what word it is, Bear.
Yeah.
So basically, they were using it today in Bristol, but there was no arrest. But then on Wednesday this week, the first 3 people who said it at a demo and got arrested for it is up in court on Wednesday morning for plea hearing because they said this word. They said globalize the. Now you probably can guess what it is. And that word that they said actually is inciting violence on Jews. That reason why that word was banned.
Well, I did challenge a few of them. Yesterday, the lefties. Like, why do you hate Jews? Like, why is it you're sat here calling us Nazis, yet you're the ones that seem to hate the Jews? Like, their fucking logic is so insane. Like, there's no logic. That's the point, right? They've got no logic to what they say. It's crazy.
But a word that they kept on using is now actually a banned word. And they used it before Christmas, got arrested, and they're in court. And they will now affect their education because they are part of a uni down here.
Oh, what's James saying? Interesting. During the 1948 Palestine War, which occurred alongside the end of the British Mandate and the creation of Israel, between 700,000 and 750,000 Palestinians, roughly half the Arab population of...
The next bit is going to be Palestine. But this like who was there before argument,
to be honest,
is kind of redundant, because we can just go back, well, who was there before them, who was there before them, who was there before them, and
oh yeah, that fucking shit's been going on fucking forever with them.
But
you know what I mean?
For as far back as we can go in the historical record.
Oh yeah, fucking Jesus Christ,
fucking Jews.
You know I mean?
The thing is, I keep it as simple as possible, right? We owned it. We did the Balfour Treaty and agreement. We gave it to the Israelis. End of. Simple as that.
Yeah, we had the moral.
Well, as someone who's Christian, I think it's listen, we can just get rid of the pair of them and put the Christians there if you like.
what you said. It.
Can I ask a question?
What do you mean? We could, right?
And the question,
But
the question that I want to ask is one of perception. So, for example, like we do live in a country, by the sound of the accents that I'm hearing, we live in a country that has always been, and most probably will always be, Britain, England, the United Kingdom. It's been a 1,000 years since any kind of military force set foot on our shores. But it is the case that almost everywhere else in the world. I was watching an interview with it was a guy from what was Czechoslovakia, and he goes, "Oh yeah," he was talking to a BBC interviewer. He said, "Oh yeah, I've had 3 passports in my life. I had like a Czech passport, this passport, that passport, and the other passport." And they went, "Oh well," and the interviewer went, "Oh well, you moved around quite a lot." And he went, "No, I was fucking born in this house. The borders shifted around him. He hadn't fucking moved at all."
Yeah.
So when we say like,
yeah, like I said the other week, mate,
like, that must speak to our attitude a bit, right?
Yeah. We forgot, mate. Lest we forget, we forgot. Because we haven't had any war here, have we? It's been sound.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't say it's been plain sailing, but we've not, the only war that we had, the only threats that we've significantly had have been civil ones. Like, we've done it to ourselves. It's not been done to us by somebody else.
We did similar with other countries as well. We did it with Syria, Iraq. We created these countries. We put royals into their positions, and yeah, we owned Israel or the land of Israel. We give it to the Israelis.
Well, somebody's a student of history in the chat. They've commented Philistines or Philistines, which always makes me laugh because, like, Palestine is called Palestine because the Ottomans called it Palestine as a fuck you to the Jews after they excised them.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So the reason that Palestine is called Palestine is because they removed the Jews from the land in the first place. And after they removed the Jews from the land, they decided to call it Palestine as a double fuck you to the Jews. So when your nation's name is a fuck you to the people that you removed from the land when you occupied it, complaining that they reoccupied it is a bit hypocritical in and of itself, is it not?
Yeah, no, it is 100%.
Also, the white paper and the SEN reform policies get announced on Monday, today, as well. There. So that means that all SEN people, SEN in an education setting, by 2029, they would lose their EHCPs.
Yeah. Oh, we done this last time you were on, didn't we?
We're coming out on Monday. We're coming out today.
Interesting.
So watch out for live streams.
She's going live. She's not going to get in trouble this time.
Yeah, Captain says, you say we haven't had soldiers on our grounds for 1,000 years. We are being invaded as we speak.
Oh, yeah. Our bad.
Can I ask, who's Meg? People keep putting in, shut up, Meg.
Come on, you must know the joke.
No, I don't know the joke. I'm oblivious.
Shut up, Meg. It's the joke. You must know it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought I had the balls to explain it, but I don't. She's here in the chat, so I can't.
All right, I won't bring that one up again.
So chat, behave.
You know what I mean?
Calm down, Dave.
GC now, who is Meg? Oh, honestly, GC, let's move on, man. Let's move past it. Don't worry about Meg. Meg's doing all right. Whoever the fuck she is. Yeah.
Who is Meg?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
I'm just
we got a clue.
someone here wants it.
Go on, John. Spill beans, lad.
Well, no, I'm not going to explain the joke. What I will say, on the other hand, though, is that Mila Kunis is on my approved list according to my wife. So, apparently I get a pass from Mila Kunis.
Wow, I'd like to see that in action. I bet it wouldn't be a pass. I bet it'd be a
No,
fucking
it would be opposite.
They always say that.
Well, have you yeah. But if that got even off the ground a little bit, I'm sure my wife would shut it down immediately.
Yeah.
Chat, just behave, man. It's not hard, is it? Just behave.
Well, let's put it this way: if there was some kind of social interaction, like some crazy event where I happened to bump into Mila Kunis, and she goes, "Oh, me and Ashton have fallen out right now, and apparently I've got a thing with posh guys with English accents," my wife would materialize like fucking nothing else on earth. She would just like sprout out of the fucking ground. So yeah, it would happen.
That she would, and she would kill you.
Yeah, most definitely, and she would be justified as well because there would be intent behind that one. Fucking Mila Kunis. Kidding me?
Sorry, just laughing at the chat, man. Funny. I don't know, man. Like, chill. Who said it before? Chill, Dave. Just chill, Dave.
No, we're not CP again.
Dave?
So, are you going to Hull next weekend, CP?
Of course I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Isn't that meant to be quite a big one?
Yeah. And I'm in Southampton the next day.
Southampton.
What's going on in Southampton?
So I'm going home and back to England.
Captain, man, fucking hell, don't.
No picking on TV guys today, please. I'm not in the mood.
I don't think they're picking on you. Bro.
That's nothing to do with you, Dave, ain't.
Yeah, it was Dave. Everyone knows someone called Dave, man.
Yep,
Let's
Dave.
be honest.
One Gen Media.
Wow, as if you doxed him.
I know. So
Dave is Karen's brother. That's bro. I like that.
Whoa.
Sorry, Dave, mate. You've been doxed.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Doxy Dave.
I am on it. I need to edit after this live.
Whoa.
I should have got that video out there as well.
How do you get by?
Anyway, you need to stop pronouncing Hull with the H. It's Hull.
Somebody who got a speech difficulty. So don't start.
Gas pipe campo. DP is campo. DP is definitely campo. Sorry, campo. Yeah.
But guys, as you say now,
You fucking
reason why I say it like that is because I struggle to say it properly. Yeah, I got speech disability, so stop.
No, they weren't taking the piss out of your speech. They were. It's.
I think he was talking to me, actually.
Yeah, it's because like anybody from like Birmingham or further south they'll call it Hull, and if you're further north they call it Hull.
Well,
There was nothing. Hull.
Oh yeah, I wasn't taking the mic there. It's
No.
just that's how we pronounce Hull in Yorkshire is Hull.
Yeah, it's Hull.
We drop words. We drop letters out of words.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Okay.
actually not saying it wrong, CP. You're not saying you'd saying it correctly because you're down south. You say it how I say it with the H there.
Gotta go all.
Like if you say
Rather
I'm
than
going
like
to the
these weird,
shops,
like these weird Northerners and that miss out words in sentences and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking weirdos.
off
Do they
to shops, for
do they
example.
still sell turbochargers in Hull?
Are you guys coming down for Old Quads, DP and
I think we're coming to all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming to Hull.
Coming to all.
Are you coming to Old Quads in March?
What?
Fucking hell,
Well,
like you cunt.
You I barely remember the last time I was in
Hey,
Hull.
you're only talking Bradford.
I spent some time in a bar down by a river or a canal where they sold something called a turbocharger, which was a vodka reef upended in a pint glass with 4 shots of vodka poured on top of it. And when I woke up early afternoon the next day, I went to a place called Planet Coffee, and I spent the next day drinking soda floats, watching reruns of Friends. It was a weird weekend.
Were you watching reruns of Friends?
Yeah,
AJ and they're the exception.
in a place called Planet Coffee, and it was like a really posh coffee shop downstairs.
Are you gay?
Upstairs,
No.
What are you gay? What are you gay?
no, I was very hungover, but definitely not gay. And then upstairs, they had like this shag pile carpet that was all across the floor and all up the walls. They had like bean bags all over the place and stuff. You just used to lounge around. They did like table service and everything. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Sorry.
BBA and Compo, you know. GC, give me.
BBA and Compo on. It might be this weekend coming. It could be me and a Compo on fucking tour, on road, man. We're on tour, aren't we? We're gonna go to Hull, and then from Hull to Bristol. That's some fucking missions, I know.
Yep.
And then are you not do Southampton on Sunday then?
No,
Nah, I might do Bristol. If there's one Sunday in Bristol, I might go there.
It's going to be a big one in Southampton.
Yeah, it'll be a big one in Bristol. Well, the lefties anyway.
A lot of lefties will come to London to Southampton, I think.
Bear Britain, can I ask you a Bear? Like, do you live on a small holding up north somewhere?
What?
I don't want to like.
No,
your voice, your voice, like a small farm, because your voice sounds unbelievably similar to another YouTuber that I know of, and I don't want to give it. I don't want to like dox you or anything.
Me, we're on about me.
Do you live a secret life?
Are we on about me?
Yeah.
Bear.
No, so I live in the West Midlands now, but I'm originally from down south.
Right.
He's not a farmer. He's definitely not a farmer.
I was born and bred in Oxfordshire.
Nice.
Yeah, I was born and bred in Oxfordshire.
There's a silver spoon in that.
I actually not though. That's the funny thing. Like,
just being born in a particular county doesn't mean you.
Like, like just because it says Oxfordshire, trust me, the town. No, definitely not. I was like the outcast at school. Like everyone went to like out. I was at the time back then. We used to get called We used to get called townies. And then everybody else at the school were like from all the posh villages and like upper class. Yes.
Yeah, in Banbury. Yes.
Well,
I definitely don't live on no farm.
It's like if you're from a village, you'd be like, "Oh no, where are you from?" Like from Watton Wowbury, you know, someone like that, or Leek Wooten, or someone like that.
Bit posh lad is bear like.
Yeah. I'm not posh. In fact, like I've moved around so much since like the age of 16. Like, you know, was up in the northeast 5 years, been down in like the southwest for a little while. Now I'm in the West Midlands. Like I've been all over the place, man. I'm like a traveller without the caravan. You know what I mean? I'm like a traveller minus the caravan. Just got my legs, man. Ended up all over the gaff.
Minus the caravan, but with the integrity.
Oh, well, yeah, but yeah, if you like. I mean, I did travel with the fair for a while. I mean, that kind of counts. I did live in a caravan for that point.
Well, I did wonder why it was a bear and not a lion. To be honest, with like the Bear Britain, like
play on words, isn't it?
Yeah,
it was just more the play on words, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do get the alliteration.
Like, I get some idiots. So I'll say idiots. They might say I'm idiots, but they're like, "You do know that bear's not spelled B-A-R-E," and I'm like, "Yeah, do we have to do this again?"
That's retarded. But also, if you're in Warwickshire, like the Warwickshire emblem is the bear and the ragged staff. So
yeah, true.
Well, the real reason the bear came from, he was into his nudist speeches, apparently.
He likes getting his hairy chest out on the beach.
Yeah, and likes to get his tackle out and that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just shit. We're not in Discord.
Right. Okay. So the bear is an abbreviation for a sex crime. Got it. Okay.
Fuck's sake, careful now. This is YouTube, fucking rumours and all that.
With pineapples and
rumours and all that. Jesus Christ.
It is quicker. I will grant you, it's quicker to say.
He definitely likes chicken nuggets.
Definitely likes chicken nuggets. Fucking hell.
Oh dear, nuggets. That's a sore subject round here. I always get seriously, man. Round here, I always get fucking confused about what kind of nuggets we're on about.
Well, nugs for life. Do you know what I mean? We'll leave the other ones alone.
Yeah. So hang on a minute. So basically, three of us here, at least, are in the Midlands.
Yeah, man. Rocking.
We've got a Cov,
you Yorkshire ballad.
We've got a Leamington lad, and we've got a Birmingham lad.
Oh, you're from Leamington. I'll go to Leamington a lot. Always did it as a kid. It was only up the road.
Yeah, because it was Royal Leamington Spa. Thank you very much.
Leamington Spa.
Yeah, you posh bastard.
Yeah, Leamington Spa's like just up the road from Banbury, so I used to go there like a lot. We got like a big park and
I know. I'm sad.
Take the kids. Or we go to is it Warwick Park, Victoria Park, or something in Warwick?
You know what? I was in Victoria Park this afternoon with my kids at the skate park. They were doing.
Oh yeah, they love it there.
And stuff.
Yeah, they love going there. We go there a lot in the summer.
Yeah. You posh fuckers, fucking hell.
I don't know. Yeah, yes, Leamington Spa is kind of like middle class, like.
Oh, it's middle class.
A lot of it is. Yes, it is definitely. Yes.
It's a nice place. It's nice though. It is nice. It's a nice place to go.
Like nobody comes here and goes, "Oh, this is a hard time." Like it's all easy going.
Yeah.
Don't try and.
You know, there's money around there. You know, there's money if you go in the city centre. There's loads of boutique shops, and all the shops are boarded up shops and stuff.
Next he's going to be saying he's got a fucking roll. Next he's going to be saying he's got a fucking rolls in the garage and a fucking Spitfire in the fucking hangar. You know, I fly Spitfires.
No, just
Sally Hare.
just a 3-bed semi-detached. I'm afraid it's a 3-bed semi-detached that I did pay £410,000 for, but it's a 3-bed.
Wow.
How much?
It's only worth 600 now, Jeffrey. Yes. Oh.
600
Yeah,
grand.
no, I fuck you not. It is a 3-bed, 1950s built 3-bed semi-detached house, and the going rate at the time that I bought it in the area that I bought it was £410,000.
No, you had your ass ripped out there, pal.
That's mad.
It's worth 5.5 now.
But it's good schools around there because they're all snobby, yes, and you've got good amenities, low crime rate.
Yeah, but that's why we overextended.
Yeah.
We overextended to buy where we are to get the kids into the school that I wanted to get them into the school that they're in, and it's also a feeder school,
Yeah, well, it's expensive,
a good comprehensive school as well. So we bent over backwards to make it happen.
Yeah,
Your kids are definitely going
guys. God knows.
Your kids are definitely going to Oxford or fucking Cambridge, aren't they?
No, like it seems like that should be the case, but it's really not. Like it's how can I put it?
Oh, just put it politely. You're not Oxbridge wanker.
No, my dad left school at the age of 14 years old, and he went and worked in the garage that he was going to do his apprenticeship in.
My dad was working class, so it gives me that title as well. Yeah.
No. But what I mean is that I've got the attitude of
the working class.
I've kind of got half and half of both. I've kind of got a bit of both. In that my dad, like, I'm an educated, useful person. If that makes sense.
We're only taking piss here, John, mate. You don't have to justify yourself. We're just having banter here, pal.
I get it. And the reason I can engage and I can have the banter with you. But it really, I find it so frustrating that, like, this weird class divide that we've got. Like, I don't.
Oh, there's no divide, Jonathan. Certainly not. There is between the lefties. They like to class divide.
Oh
like
no,
class war mixed with race war mixed with fucking whatever.
Debbie, that's the public.
Compo. Why did you neck it, mate?
It's the only thing you're missing is
trying to be entertained for you. You know.
Well, the only thing you're missing is after the bloke there should be an Oxford comma, but other than that, yeah, it's perfect.
Hey, Bear, if DP's compo, pal, which obviously that's what we call him now, compo. You're definitely Cleggy then. It's fucking compo and Cleggy, isn't it?
You're a cunt, then, aren't you? You're a cunt.
Big old Cleggy.
Jesus Christ.
See, I get shit all the time, John. It's all right to be posh and get a bit of banter about it. It's fine. At least you can cry about being posh in a fucking nice car and a house. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot more than can be said for a lot of people.
I drive a Ford Transit, mate. I drive a 2015 Ford Transit. So
yeah, big up the vans, man.
Well, aside from the fact that they get fucking broken into 10 times more than anything else, yeah. I don't even lock mine anymore. There's no point. I just have the additional cost of replacing the fucking lock.
Yeah.
The cunt's broken into it. It's ridiculous.
So it can't be that low crime rate.
Oh no, but honestly, last year I was working in Hatton. So my company builds. We specialize in timber frame buildings, like home extensions, offices, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They all UK building reg compliant. Like when they're extensions, obviously they have to be. But it's all bespoke work. It's all high end. We make good money. We do well. But my van was literally parked on a customer's drive with not one but two cameras pointed at it, and these fucking assholes took a 20mm step drill bit and drilled through the back door of the van, ripped the lock out with mole grips, and in front of the camera, no fucks given, stole a chop saw, a jigsaw, a finishing nailer, and a combi drill.
Yeah.
And they did that. Like, you can see me like on the camera footage. Like, I come out about 11:20, and I heave a load of junk in the back of the van because I'm cleaning up on site. And then I come out again almost bang on midday. It's like 11:58, and I walk around the back of the van, and you can see me just throw everything on the ground, and go fuck, because I now see the hole that they've ripped in the back of my van. And I open the door, open the side door, and whatnot. These guys did not give a single shit, and like the balls on them. Like, I have on my hip more hours than not screwdriver, nail gun, a knife, something that can end you is on my hip. 16 hours of my day, and these guys did this. They had no clue how many men were working in that back garden, what our disposition was, and they didn't give a shit. And they did it anyway in the middle of the day. And when I got home that night and I explained the situation to my wife, and she goes, well, I mean, it's just bad luck that you didn't catch them. And I went, no, it's good luck I didn't.
Disclaimer: we don't condone any violence here. You know, John's just frustrated in his talk. So,
yeah.
Disclaimer.
But when my wife said, "Oh, well, it's just bad luck you didn't catch them," and I said to my wife, like, categorically, I was like, "No, it's a good job that I didn't. It's a good job."
To be fair, though, don't you just empty your tools on a night?
Yeah, but this was in the middle of the day. I was on a job.
Right.
Like, this is what I'm saying. It was midday. Like, you can't defend yourself against, other than emptying all of my tools out of the van and carrying them around with me in my pocket. There's no defense against this. Like, overnight, yes, I empty the van because I know that it could get broken into. But when my wife said to me, like, "Oh, well, it's just bad luck that you didn't catch them," I went, "No, it's good luck I didn't catch them. Because if I'd have caught them, my instinct would have been to jam a screwdriver in one of these assholes' ears."
We don't condone this, people.
But that would have been, I don't condone it. That would have been my instincts. And then one of two things would have happened. I would have ended up in the Nick on a charge, or I'd have ended up in the NHS hospital somewhere locally with that screwdriver wedged in my own liver.
Whoa.
Like, it would have been one of the two, right? So it's a good job I didn't catch them. They don't give a fuck. But it's just, like, there's nothing you can do. And when I phoned the police about it.
Oh, useless them bastards, mate.
Well, yeah. I phoned the police, and I was in Warwickshire at the time. And when I phoned the police, they didn't answer. So it shunted me to Hereford and Worcester. And Hereford and Worcester answered. And Hereford and Worcester took the details and everything. And by the time, before I'd even hung up the phone call to Hereford and Worcester, I'd had the notification from Warwickshire Police that they'd closed my case and gave me my crime number for insurance purposes. I was still on the phone to Hereford and Worcester Police. And then whilst I was driving home from the job, Warwickshire Police customer support team phoned me and asked me if I was satisfied with their service.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about car thefts these days.
But on that note,
Like,
fucking
customer support team. Like, what the fuck? What?
But yeah, I'm gonna shut down, guys, because I've actually got work in the morning.
Wow, you sausage.
Oh no, I'll fucking regret going live for so long tomorrow morning. When I wake up.
Anyway, big up Cleggy.
But
Cheers
yeah,
for
no,
having
big
us
up,
on.
guys, for all coming up.
Well,
John, good speaking to you, bro.
Later, chaps.
All right, peace.
pick up your chest.
Sound everyone for tuning in. But I'm going to go get myself into bed. I've only actually just realised the time, and I've got work in the morning. So, yeah. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Everyone that came up on panel as well. I'll see you all on the next one. Much love. God bless.